No, no, that in fact leads to their submission that unless you cancel those appointment, how we get into.
No, that is not the case. Very well. I'll address your lordship on that also. I'll address your lordship on that also.
Yes. All right, we ask.
Yes.
Now, paragraph 62.
60 minute, the third line. Both the courts below have not recorded any finding that they found any malafides on the part of any of the state officials who headed the interviews. On the other hand, the tenor of the judgment showed that the whole process did not suffer from malafide, lack of bona fides, bias, or political interference. But these are the parameters, my lord, set down by the courts, because otherwise, my lord, all recruitments will be susceptible to all kinds of suspicion. My lord, unsuccessful people, my lord, have a tendency to point fingers at the process. Everywhere it is the same. While exercising power of judicial review, cannot step into the shoes of the selection committee or assume an appellate role to examine whether the marks awarded, but this is very important. But one paragraph your lordship remembers, kindly recollects, that high marks were given in Viva Voce.
Yes.
This is where, my lord, the Supreme Court speaks otherwise. And examine whether the marks awarded by the selection committee in Viva Voce are excessive and not corresponding to their performance in the test. The assessment and evaluation of the performance of candidates appearing before the selection committee interview should be best left to the members of the committee in the light of the position that a court cannot sit in appeal against the decision taken pursuant to a reasonably sound selection process. But kindly mark, my lord, this phrase, reasonably sound selection process. The following grounds raised by the petitioners, which are based on attack of subjective criteria employed by the selection board interview panel in assessing the suitability of the candidates, namely the candidates who have undergone post-graduation, had been awarded 10 marks, and in the Viva process, such PG candidates have been granted 18 marks or 20 marks out of 20, that although the petitioner had, while testing the fairness of the selection process, wherein thousands of candidates were involved, the High Court should have been slow in relying upon such microscopic findings. It is not for the High Court to place itself into the position of a fact-finding commission. That too, more particularly at the instance of those petitioners who are unsuccessful candidates.
Yes.
But the first is the bar to undertake this kind of an inquiry, roving inquiry. And second, what is more important is at whose instance? At the instance of unsuccessful people.
Yes. You are the board.
Yes.
The board.
Yes.
You are trying to
Justify my action. Justify my actions.
to authenticate the steps you have taken.
Right. Right. Right.
So, in your limited domain, what will be the thrust of your argument?
My basic thrust of the argument.
Writ petition, your selection which you made has been upset, but the loss of job is of the other persons
Right.
who are.
Right.
So,
Yeah.
on that basis, what is your argument?
Milord, I, as the board, Milord, I have undertaken a recruitment drive.
Show us that the recruitment process which you have undertaken has been in consonance with the rules.
Milord, before that, Milord, may I please, before your lordship, Milord, judgments which deals with or which deal with, Milord, what is the approach of the court or what is the scope of judicial review in respect of recruitment drive where thousands and lakhs of people are concerned. Milord, here, Milord, 1,20,000 candidates participated. Appointments given to 49,000 and 42,000.
1,25,000.
20. 1,20,000. Some 1,20,000 or
Party, how many were the vacancies?
42,700 and odd.
42,900 odd. Yes. So in a selection process of such a nature,
Such a nature, Millard, what is the scope of interference by writ courts? Millard, the first judgment on this, Millard, amongst other, I won't say the first judgment, is Shodananda Hello's judgment, Millard, of 2008 volume 4 Supreme Court cases 619.
Justice Sirpurkar.
This is, yes. Well, my Lord Justice Chakraborty had the occasion to consider this in the
Yes.
civic volunteers case.
Yes.
This is yes also.
It's really very difficult. I know, Millard, it's a
Mr. Dotto, we have allowed you to place all the judgments. We do not want to shut it off, but how more time will you be taking?
But I'll take at least 2 halves, 2 second halves.
You said 1/2 is enough.
No, it's not enough. The more I read, I find, well, I've not even canvassed 2 of my 10 points.
You will get a chance to reply, no?
No, but unless, Millard, I place it, Millard, they don't get a chance to rebut.
It becomes an impossibility to finish it off.
Millard, the problem is, Millard, the way this matter has been dealt. I'm so sorry to say, Millard, after conclusion of hearing of the petitioners, then, Millard, I begged and got an opportunity to file an opposition. And I take responsibility of saying, Millard, kindly do not take me amiss. It may not sound proper, fair. But the petitioners did not utter a single sentence in which are reflected in the judgment.
You are for the petitioners.
No.
I am for an additional party, which is already done. I am for the
No, they-
party.
Who are the petitioners? So, Mr. Mojumdar, how much time will you take? Because we are not being to fathom it out, because the arguments which have been advanced, these you must have to deal with it. No?
We will deal.
How?
There are,
Mr. Dotto, please.
with the candidates, there was a specific direction by the Honorable Supreme Court also, since we are not heard.
Yes, we have seen that. We are not saying we will not hear you. This order is with us. You have placed it before
Only
us.
But kindly keep it after the vacation. Give me 2 days, Millard, I'll finish.
Yeah, Mr. Dotto, curtail it to a single day. Mr. Don't take it. We just don't feel like stopping the.
No, I quite appreciate, but I appreciate the burden of the court also, Millard.
Please,
Yes.
I would say you agree to dates. You give us a fixture. My brother is here. We will fix it up and finish it up. Because I don't know whether how.
Learned counsels representing the added parties won't be making their submission except 1 or 2. That's what.
No. First of all, after he finishes, we want to hear the writ petitioners.
I was suggesting this. But since all of them would be selling on the same board, Lordship hears whosoever supports the appeal, so that I can give a comprehensive reply.
And Mr. Bhattacharya, I am led by
After
Mr.
Mr.
Bhattacharya. Mr.
Dotto,
Bhattacharya, to only take 1 hour.
You are appearing for whom? The added person.
Supporting the writ petitioner, which is already allowed in as a form of can 2, added respondent. Added
The
respondent.
added response.
Yes, my lord.
No, not at all. Not added.
My lord, in can 2, in the first order, I have added. Kindly read it. And they never
Why you
oppose
are
in the way of affidavit. That was the direction on the
No,
first
no.
order.
We know, we have been told, Supreme Court has said, we will listen to you, sir.
We are saying that we stand on the footing of the writ petition. It is not that case.
The primary argument would be by Mr. Mojumdar.
And I would,
By Mr. Mojumdar.
And please-
Just a
yes.
And if any additional point to that effect is argued, we will allow you to reply to this.
Because they are
Arey,
Tell us that. What you have to tell us that.
what? They decide from the this side.
We,
প্রতিজ্ঞা করেছি
if they, I don't know, we have not checked up the order sheet whether you have been added.
Yes, yes, yes. My lord, kindly say can too, my lord. In the mat.
বলে দিন
Yes.
না,
No,
তাহলে
no,
তো
can
মিলিয়ে
to was allowed by which order? What is the date of the order?
iPad. The first order. iPad. And the other can also, I am appearing on behalf of the. In MAT 873, can
We
2,
don't know, you are appearing for the applicants, it's which can?
can 2, can 7, can 22, can
Oh,
40.
any one of the cans have been allowed.
Yes, yes, my lord. In the first order, can 2 is
Can
allowed.
do in connection with which
MAT 873 of 2023. That means the board MAT.
board's appeal?
Yes, my lord.
So in the board's appeal, you have been
Yes,
added
yes,
as a
yes,
respondent.
yes.
So very good, we will hear you.
Yes, yes, my lord. I am the advance.
Hear you.
Yes.
Then after Mr. Dotto
I will
concludes,
satisfy that.
we will, just a moment. Wait, sir. After he concludes, we will hear you and he will give a composite reply to this.
Okay.
Mr. Modi.
Yes, ma'am.
My lord, my lord, my lord, after Mr. Dotto,
বলো, ডেটটা বলো। এই, কবে থেকে?
my lord, after Mr. Dotto, Mr. Bandopadhyay would like to make his submissions. It was submitted by him on the last occasion.
Yes. Let him finish, madam.
এই তো।
আমি তো তাই তো আমরা করতে পারি কন্টিনিউটি চাই তো আমরা
We're keeping it on 12th, but finish it off
Yes.
on that.
Kindly give me 12th and 13th
No,
subject to
no,
your
not
lordship's point.
12th, we request you, please curtail it. You tell us the paragraphs, we will go through the judgments. Relevant portions, you come back and make an endeavor to finish it off.
Right.
And we save 12 and you be ready for your, you people be ready on 12th. We can take it up on as a continuing pattern on 13th and 16th and you finish it off. Mr. Mohinder, you have not yet started. You start.
Madam, I am appearing for one of the employees who have lost their employment. He might not wants the continuity and day after tomorrow, day after. I can continue the argument tomorrow.
For whom, Mr. Mitro, you are
I can. If whether one's continuity of the arguments,
You are
before
appealing for
vacation
whom?
also,
You are-
না না জজ সাহেবরা চাইছেন না এখন চাইছেন
have been cancelled. Who are not parties but employment cancelled. They are about 700 in number, so I am concerned. Is the case? If I that one, I can continue tomorrow. If they-
Mr. Mitro, unless he finishes, how
Well,
can we allow?
that's a give me a choice to your lordship.
Now again, then he
So,
will complete it half and again
Now
come
we
back
shall
and-
not, there will be no contradiction.
ছুটি পরে
So,
কি আগের অর্ডারটা কি দিয়েছিল? আমাদের order ছিল, আমি সব লিখেছি। Mr. Dotto, please finish it off on.
হবে হলো 12 জুনের পরে।
ফার্স্ট হাফ নিয়ে নেবো
অর্ডারটা
ফার্স্ট হাফ নিয়ে নেবো
হ্যাঁ?
ফার্স্ট হাফ নিয়ে নেবো
Sir, you find it out now, you assist us, you point out the dates of the order.
What the orders of understanding?
Orders, no, compilation of orders we also have. But the thing is, which order you are referring to? Please check it up. Or Mr. Dotto, the next senior advocate, appearing for the applicant. Is the matter for further consideration. কি বলবো, কতবারই বলবো। For further consideration on কত বলেছি on 12 June as fixed at এই যে জাজমেন্ট যে করেছে না অর্ডার শিট আর এইগুলো এই কারা কি বলছে তুমি এটা নোট করেছো? অ্যাপ্লিকেশন গুলোর কি আলাদা বান্ডিল আছে? তাহলে ওই অ্যাপ্লিকেশন গুলোকে একটা আলাদা বান্ডিল করে চেম্বারে রাখো, তাহলে দেখে নিতে হবে আমাদের।
বলছেন অফিসারকে বললো মনে হলো